And in other news, Friday's landmark ruling, which effectively struck down incumbent Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn's second extension tenure, is being dissected by many, and the unanimous conclusion is that the Andrew Holness-led government gravely erred. Some are, however, still unclear as to exactly how this all transpired. Natalia Clark has a breakdown.
Hailed a trailblazer for being the first woman to climb the ranks to such heights, Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn's legacy is now smeared after her second tenure extension was deemed unlawful by the Supreme Court on Friday. The career lawyer took the office in early 2008. About 12 years later, upon reaching retirement age, she sought a 5-year extension, a process which required the recommendation of the Prime Minister and consultation of opposition leaders. While PM Holness lodged his support, then Minority Leader Dr. Peter Phillips countered, positing Llewellyn had a poor track record on corruption prosecution. Despite Phillips' concerns, PM Holness proceeded to recommend the extension to the Governor-General, resulting in a 3-year extension. But 15 years was apparently still not enough for the top prosecutor, who in February 2023 sought another extension. The Public Service Commission responded in May, advising another extension is not constitutionally possible and that Prime Minister Andrew Holness had rejected it. Contrary to the latter, on July 25, Justice Minister Delroy Chuck brought to Parliament a bill to amend Sections 96 and 121 of the Constitution Act. Not only did the bill move the retirement age for future Auditors General and DPPs to 65, but
the clause goes on to allow a sitting Director of Public Prosecutions at the date of the commencement of this amendment to the Constitution to elect in writing to the Governor-General to retire at any time after attaining the age of 60 years.
This subsection was not previously known to the Constitution, and it directly contradicts the Memorandum of Objects and Reasoning which accompanied the bill, where it clearly states the amendments would maintain existing protocols for tenure extension. The existing protocol was not for the DPP to write to the Governor-General, but for the Governor-General to take recommendation from the Prime Minister after consulting the opposition leader. The same amendment was afforded to the Auditor General, but the opposition was not pleased and noted something smelt rotten.
It is bad governance, it is disrespectful to the opposition, it is disrespectful to the Constitutional Reform Committee, and it is a dark day for our country. To seek to amend the Constitution so as to affect the existing tenure of incumbent holders of office is also controversial.
Despite his objections, the bill sailed through the legislative chambers with the government's overwhelming majority. 3 days later, a similar scene unfolded in the Senate, where despite fierce resistance, the amendments were ratified. The Governor-General stamped his approval on July 31. Using the updated legislator, the DPP requested of the Governor-General through the PSC for her tenure to be extended by another 2 years. This was granted. The opposition didn't waver in their quest to have her removed, and on Friday, their concerns were validated in the Supreme Court. DPP Llewellyn's second extension was ruled unlawful, and the amended section, which gives the incumbent DPP the option to stay in office by directly engaging the GG, was struck down. The court further noted the passing of the bill sought to confer a power onto DPP Llewellyn that the office didn't previously have. The DPP, through the Attorney General, is expected to challenge the ruling. If that too goes south, who will replace her? Natalia Clark, CVM News.